Good evening, everyone. We are live for our final show of the week. My name's Lee Connolly, the Skinny Jean Gardener, here every Monday to Thursday, 8 till 10, chatting gardening with you. Love, yes, you. Come closer. Because I'd love for you to join me every 8 till 10, Monday to Thursday. Say it backwards. But if you can't, I get it. We're all busy. It's a busy time of year, isn't it? There's my phone. It's mainly lockdown. I get it. But if you don't have time, I get it. Have I said I get it? You can also listen on the Skinny Jean Gardener podcast. Go get your podcatcher and listen to the best bits. There are some best bits. There's some not so great bits, but there's also some best bits where we chat all about gardening. That was pretty good start to the show. Can't only get better, can't it? Facilia. Or Pacilia, if you just read it off there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on.
Oh, I can't hear you, Anon. I've done something wrong with the thing. Anyway, Alison who is what I got.
Good evening, Lee. How are you?
Great, mate. Your signal is always terrible, but I'm good, my friend. Excuse me. You got an allotment? When I go, don't put artificial grass on top of me, alright?
Are you going to get composted, Lee?
Yeah, Good evening, everyone. Tonight we are designing a garden together. Just me and you and the phone callers that may call in. Or you can also be zapped into the conversation right here on the screen by just clicking the link in the description. It's good to be here. I'm very excited tonight. Where's my cup of tea? Where's that? I've got a little bit of feedback coming through tonight on these headphones. I don't know if you can hear that. Every night, man. Huh? What's happening here? Where's that feedback coming from, guys? Have you got that? Is that just me? Could just be me. I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, welcome to the show tonight. Mr. Sucker's watching both you and Perry. Is Perry doing something tonight? Is he doing some sort of live stream or something? Hey, Beddoes, how you doing, my friend? Hey, what's he doing also a live stream for? What? Let's have a look. Let's see if through the power of Tinternet, whether we can tune in on it. Should we see what he's doing? So what's he doing? Michael Perry, Mr. Planky. Let's see. Are you getting that feedback, Suggs? Let's see if we can tune in and see what he's doing. Where is he? Here we go. Is he doing a live stream? He's not there. What are you talking about? What's Suggs? What's Suggs talking about? He's not on. Oh, he's on a live stream. Look. Oh, we can look. Oh, wow. Okay. The first time ever for this. I can hear that, Bellows. No, you can't. I don't know. Someone's to take. I don't know what's happened tonight. What is that? Feedback. That's annoying me. Slow start tonight. What is that feedback, man? It's ever since I plugged this in. What is that? I'm getting feedback. I know you're getting Morse. Well, I'm not giving up on this Morse code thing until I. What's happening here? Welcome to the show, everyone. Tonight, we like I say, we are. I'm getting this feedback. It's doing my. Hang on, let me. Is that sorted? Hello? I'm not. Perry's doing. Is Perry still doing one? Right, we're going to tune in the Perry's in a second. Which is not good. doing his weird and wacky, unfortunate technology. Can you hear that feet? Sounds like a loose. It does sound like a loose connection. You're right. It's. Hello? It's not on there. Is it? Is that make it? Oh, no, it's not. 2 hours of this tonight show like this. Is it that? What is this? Tomfoolery. Let's try plugging this in. Let's make this. It's not that. It's only started since I plugged these. You guys ain't out too much tonight, are you? Oh, here we go. So stopped. Stopped. Probably lost connection to everything. Right. Should we see what he's up to? Let's see what he's doing. Hang on. Let's see if we can tune in to what Perry's doing on his live stream. I've never tried this before. Let's see if it works. Let's see if we can sneak and see what Michael Perry's doing on his live stream. Like bootlegging this, isn't it? It's like bootlegging someone else's stream. Right, let's see if this works. Hang on. Is it coming up? It's still low. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Shh. Is it coming up? Ah, shh. Everyone quiet. Accept. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll accept it. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, someone's closed up. This is a sensitive plant, Mimosa Oh, that was so weird. Oh my God, it's going to eat me. Right, okay, tea plant. Oh, made me feel really sad. Right, here's a dodgy old terrarium, which I planted up very, very quickly for Gardener's World magazine. And of course, like everything's smoke and mirrors, so it isn't that well planted. We just needed to do it quickly for the pictures.
Clang, Gardener's World. We're literally bootlegging Perry.
Which we use for water plant.
Oh, are we allowed to do this? Can you hear me on there, by the way? I don't know if you can hear me. We're bootlegging Perry. Oh dear, what goes on? Let's see. Let's see what he's. This was not actually tonight's plan for the show, but here we are. What's he showing us?
Why you've got dried edges to the leaves, honestly. And then I don't know whether it needs to be too wet, too dry. It's got a humidifier, for God's sake. Oh, Begonia luxurians, I hate you, but I do love you, and you're working really, really well. Well done. Alex Carnell.
See that? You see that? Suggs is in the comments. We're bootlegging it.
This one. That's my favourite child. Fatonia with a watering willy.
He's getting rude now. Getting out of control now, Perry. Get out of my stream. There we go. Just another watch along. It's just another watch along. Good evening, Liam. How are you doing? Anyway, look, let's get into the show tonight. Welcome everyone to the show tonight. We are designing the ultimate garden, the ultimate podcast garden tonight. So I want from you what you think. We've got 2 hours of this, 2 hours. I feel like the reason I'm talking about this tonight is because this is the perfect time today. I don't know about where you are. I still got that. I'm not giving up on this connection issue. Let me move this. Hang on. Let me get these cables out. Since yesterday, I moved these cables in here. Let's get these out of here. I sorted it. I don't know about you. I don't know about where you are. But here in Essex, a lot colder. Like literally, I was freezing today. I was outside, absolutely freezing. So cold. So I thought, what are we going to be doing now? It's going to get colder. We can still go outside and do stuff, sure. But what are we going to be thinking about for the new year? There's been a lot of talk today about, I might do, if you stick around to after 10, I might do a little bit of, I'll let you in on what's been going on with some of the other bits. Just stay till 10 for that. I've been a lot of thinking, a lot of talking about 2021. I've had 3 phone conversations today, and every time it's been like 2021. That's going to be the year. That's going to be as soon as we hit 12 o'clock. That is going to be when we have new thoughts, like new re-energized to do more stuff. So I've been thinking today, what should we be doing right now? What should we be planning? And I think to get us pumped for 2021, we should definitely be planning our gardens. I think now, when it's a little bit colder, we should be looking forwards to what we're going to do next year. Oh, what's it saying? You need a notice board for reminders for what to do each week. Are you talking about on the show? Could do that, couldn't I? Could do that. It's a good idea, though. So tonight, like I say, we're going to design the ultimate podcast garden together. I say podcast garden, I just mean a garden. Hopefully give some more ideas. And maybe you've got some questions about what you want to do in your garden. Together, we can answer them. So if you put into the comments or call me tonight on 0742 357 4520. They're just letting me know that I can't use this number, so it might change in the year. To 0, then you can let me know what you'd like to get into the garden. Let's start though. Here we go. A text has just come through. Miss call. What's going on tonight on the show? If Perry's having technical difficulties, I am doubly having technical difficulties. Someone tried to call in. If you tried to call in, try calling again for tonight. Right. Firstly, I've got a plan. Let's get our main size of garden out there. I've got a pen. That'd be handy, wouldn't it? So I've got some paper. We're gonna go old school. Let's not get technical about it. Going old school. And should we just do like a normal? I say normal. Now, what is a normal size garden nowadays? That's the question. We're gonna go rectangular. Or we're going to go courtyard. What are we feeling? I'm going to try and do, let's do like a rectangular garden. Try and do something a little bit. I want to know from you guys tonight what you feel. We're going to write a list of what we feel needs to go into this garden, where we can position it. Let's just pretend tonight on the show, complete blank canvas. All we've got here is grass. And that's it, just done. So we're going to start with just our rectangle for tonight. I feel like this is like a is everyone listening? This is like a class, isn't it? Hey class, everyone gather in because we're going to do how that knocks the light off me. We're going to do a little lesson about garden design from a man who's designed 3 gardens now, so clearly a garden designer. Unless I bump into an actual proper good garden designer, and then I'll bottle it. So, what do we want in this garden? Put it in. You don't have to call in if you don't fancy it tonight. So it'd be much helpful if you did. But whack it into the comments. Love to get them. Let's get this list going. Okay, so big one for Beddoes, obviously. Ian Beddoes, who is a big supporter of the show, and also has well done. Now I can see what Jackson's saying. Right, so Jackson's gone in first. All right, he said a notice board. So first we need a notice board in the garden. He wants a notice board. All right, fair enough. What sort of garden is this? What sort of garden we say? It's just like a general someone's garden. You probably would have a little note. You have a little notice board if you want a notice board. We'll get it in. It's our garden. We'll have to fit that in somewhere. Beddoes, the pea and tomato man, is wanting peas and tomatoes. Will be plentiful up for any other ideas. So peas, tomatoes, growing area. And there we go. There you go. So it's just said in the garden. as we all forget to do little jobs, then end up doing it in a rush. I've got a good idea coming up for that one. Then Suggett said he's constantly writing lists. I get that. I'm always a list writer. But never look back at the lists. I'm terrible at it. In fact, literally this year, although we've not really had loads of meetings, every meeting I go to, you should see, this is my pad actually for some meetings, and it's absolutely covered in notes. I never look back. It's more doodling than anything during the meetings. So I've actually stopped. I've stopped writing lists because I think it's pointless. People are like, you're going to write any of this down? It's like, it's pointless me writing this down. It's held up here, which is worrying to people who really know me. Beddoes' to-do lists are used for lighting the coal fire. See? Beddoes is on my wavelength of to-do lists. Just terrible. Maybe if I had them in the garden, maybe that would make a lot of sense, actually. Must have a speaker for listening to podcasts isn't actually a really good idea. So, speaker for podcasts. Patio. Here we go. Web's in. Patio. Veg. Fruit. Patio. We need a patio. Very important. Veg. Fruit. Now, there is a reason while we wait for anyone else to chuck in some ideas tonight for it. We're going to go to 1:30 with the ideas, and then we're going to start messing around design afterwards. The reason for this is because every Wednesday at the moment we are watching the brilliant Ground Force. I must find that video to show you later. We'll watch it later. I've got something to show you. Big bust up on Tommy Walsh and Titchmarsh. The reason I'm doing it is because every Wednesday we watch a brilliant episode of Ground Force. I love it. Yesterday I come away feeling so pumped about it. It's such a great show last night. I had so much fun. And I thought to myself, we lay in a little bit. I do. Even with the positivity bell sitting down there, I can be very critical / constructive feedback, as we like to say. And I thought, well, why not? We should try and design our own on the show, and see what we come up with together. Hence the reason of tonight's show. So there you go. That's the reason behind it tonight, team. That's the reason behind it. A barbecue and pizza oven, says Mr. Suggett. Very important barbecue, obviously, and because then money is no object in this garden. No object. It's literally as if I might have sponsored us again. Money is no objects in the garden for this one. So a barbecue and a pizza oven are the way forwards. I like it. I like your thinking. So barbecue, pizza oven. Thought you were going to say, hang on, what's better saying? Thought you were going to say Tommy and the dog. Yeah, well, are we gonna have a dog area in here? I think we should. Let's put dog area and see if we come up with anything better. Let's see. You need some kind of cover or shed to drink your tea. I like your thinking, Jackson. I like your thinking. So shed. Good idea. Everyone needs a shed. A little bit of storage. A little bit of, not a studio, obviously, but a little bit of storage. Little chair in the corner. Have a cup of tea. I like your thinking. Right. Sug's going in with hot tub, swimming pool, or both. To keep it realistic, let's go hot tub. I'm not sure on the sizes of this garden yet, so let's we'll probably have to look. What is the average size of a garden? Liam's come in with child's playhouse. Okay, it's going to be quite a big garden by the sounds of it, but don't matter. Child's playhouse. I like it. Greenhouse. Okay, important to some. Greenhouse. Quite good. Some some stuff in here. Okay. Green up. My mate, what's this? Benno's coming. My mate is having a beach pool built for next summer. What? No grass to cut? What's he talking about? He's having a beach pool, no grass to cut. He's putting a beach. What? We're not having a beach pool. What's this? Liam's coming with, I have a hot tub for Jensen. Lucky Jensen. Well, we're going to have a hot tub here. Orchard, Richard's coming with. Okay. We might have to cut back on some of this stuff. We should probably give a budget to this team. Tell me what the budget should be. And each thing will fight. We've got to keep it in budget. That's important. In somewhere in the comments, tell me what the budget is going to be tonight. Digging up the lawn and building a huge pool surrounded by sand. Different. As long as I don't live near a beach, because I get really quite angry. Positivity angry. That's the positivity bell going off. Over that sort of thing. What's this? An outdoor bar. Outdoor bars going on the list. Some of this, I just in a right outdoor bar. Meadows. Yeah, I know there's no limit, but right. So Target's saying I thought there was no limit. I feel like we should probably limit it because 2 reasons. One, which I don't know. 1, 2. If we limit it, it means that I can actually look for the bits and make a better show of it. Jackson says, remember, Wi-Fi point, budget $4,000. Okay, Suggett's coming. Jackson's coming in, Mr. Stuart Jackson, with a £4,000 budget. Okay, he's feeling a little bit flush. $4,000. He's got a little bit packed away. We've got a £4,000 budget. Some of this is going to have to go. Who's paying? Suggs. Let's say Suggs paying. Suggs is paying. He's paying. He had no limit earlier, so he's paying. Okay. So we've got outdoor bar. Right, let me go through the list so everyone's just clear on what we're doing. We've got a peas and tomatoes, which sort of goes into like a veg area. So that's sort of a linked in there. Speaker for podcast, a notice board, a patio, veg, fruit, barbecue, pizza oven, a dog area. Well, I've added the dog area. What's this? Sheep. I've not heard that, have I? What does that say? Shield. Sheep? What have I wrote there? What the? Something after hot tub. Shed. Okay, shed. Hot tub, child's playhouse, greenhouse, orchard, outdoor bar. Some more coming in. Hang on. An electric remote control glass roof so you can still use it in winter, so needs heating. Says Beddoes. That's pretty. I think that might blow the expenses on that one. I'll put it down, but I don't think a glass roof, literally, as if in a like a full-on glass roof, like a football stadium. You sure? I'll put it on the list, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think we're going to get that for under £4,000. Is the bar full or just for show? We're not stocking the bar. You're going to come over for a drink. Bring your own. BYO. Jackson. BYO. And chickens. So it says he wants chickens because he's paying. He wants fair enough. That's fair enough. He's paying. So there you go. Beddoes, before we go on the first break, Beddoes has just come in and we're going to start looking for some of this stuff. We've got £4,000 budget. But Beddoes has said he might buy a lottery ticket this week. and show you when I've had it built. If anyone who's listening to the podcast or watching the show live is it wins the lottery, even if it's a couple £100, you must build this garden somewhere, please. This could be big. This could be a Chelsea. I think this could be a Chelsea thing. So how do you design this garden? I said, well, what I did was I sat around with my mates on a live, and we just sort of made it up as we went along. Dog area. What else do I think is needed in this? I haven't really put it. I think lighting is important. Lighting is really important to any garden. We've got a child playhouse. I want to chuck a trampoline in there, but we're going to see how much space we've got. The cost of this stuff is important. We've got to keep it. A grapevine and apple tree of the cider variety. Grapevine, and it's going to be pretty packed out if we get all of this. And apple tree. Okay. That's important. Okay. Yep. Good. And really good point, Ian. Liam Webb says, yes, light. It is important, light. Ian Webb says, RHS Salford, we can get the benefactor, the guy that paid, how much did he pay? Like 2 mil. He can spare us $4,000, right? To build this garden somewhere. Definitely. That's going to happen. Definitely. I'm just trying to think what else I'd like to get in this garden before we go into the first break. I think we should have... So I put a trampoline. That's my own little thing. We've got quite a few bits. I'm already not got a seating area yet. Seating. Let's just go for the little bits that needed. Seating area is important. Probably we're going to look a bit more into veg. What we're going to need for that. $4,000 seems like. Cut flower bed, says Webb. Okay. All right. Cut flower bed. All this is going into just a general normal size garden. We're not looking at a estate. We're literally not looking at an estate. We're looking at a housing estate. All right. So compost bins. Okay, compost bins. Right. Cool. Okay. All right. Okay. Right. Well, I think we can probably fit a good amount. Probably not the dog area, but we're going to go into that. An outside gang sink. An outside gang sink. What's an outside gang sink? Let's have the first ad break. Yo, whoa, what's going on? Welcome to the advert, and thanks so much for watching the show tonight. Without you guys, we couldn't put together the best bits of the Skinny Jean Gardener podcast. I really do appreciate you spending your time calling in and taking part in the comments. Make sure you continue commenting throughout the advert. Tell me what you're up to. Tell me what you want me to chat about. Because without you, we couldn't create the Best Bits podcast, which you can listen to if you type into your podcast catcher. It's like a podcast catcher is like a podcast that's flying by, and you sort of have to grab it and then listen to it. It's a Skinny Jean Gardener podcast. We put Best Bits out 4 days a week. That's content for you to listen to 4 days a week. So if you miss a show, then don't worry about it. Go listen to the Best Bits, because there is some Best Bits. I know, it is surprising, right? I know, right? So thank you very much for listening and watching tonight. Supporting the podcast this year in 2020 is the fantastic Flymo. I just want to say thank you very much for them for sponsoring the podcast. Just because it's a new year next year doesn't mean I won't be doing stuff with them. Remember, they are my nan's favourite gardening brand, so I can't leave them that easily. But it does mean that we've got no sponsor on the show. So if you want to sponsor the show, then you can. Or you can help support by getting some of these amazing gardening products like this. The How to Get Kids Gardening book by me, the Skinny Jean Gardener. I'm really proud of this, as you well know. I do talk about it a lot. All my ideas packed into one book. Remembering we've got Christmas coming up, it's such a great one. For instance, you can create, here we go, a bird feeder. There's Olive, me and Olive, creating a bird feeder. Really simple, cheap ideas. Over 30 packed into this book. So if you're thinking about getting a Christmas gift for the grandkids, for the kids, for mum and dad, to get gardening next year, God knows we're going to need more gardening in 2021. Then this is the book. I mean, there was other books, but this is the book. This is the book for you. Go check it out right now. It's on amazon.co.uk. I'm sure Lee will whack a link in the comments right now. So go check that out. Also, if you want to get gardening in 2021, then you need to join Garden Club. Here it is, Garden Club. There's so much involved. You've got the weekend exclusive Weekend Breakfast podcast, which you can listen to every Saturday morning, and it will just give incredible value, incredible content to listen to, plus so much more, including Ask Skinny Jean Gardener, which is an instant access to moi. That's right, you got a question? Instantly access me. So much more that we will unpack later on in the advert. Go check it out. Again, link is in the comments. It's £3.30 a month. You can't go wrong with that. So, there we go. There's the adverts. More coming up. Thanks for your support, and I'll speak to you very soon. We've got a couple of seconds of the adverts. I'll just... Let's get on with the show.
Right, yo, what's going on, team? Let me just quickly do something for Mr. Beddoes, because he's been asking me for ages. In the comments right now, if you want to get your hand on that signed book, they're cheaper on this link. You can get your hand on it. It's only a tenner. You should be able to get it on that link that I've just whacked in there. How funny that during the adverts, Michael Perry rocks up in the comments when, at the start of tonight's show, we literally bootlegged, like old school bootlegged his stream without him knowing. We're literally watching him. We should have just stayed with it, shouldn't we? We should have just stayed with that stream, watching him show us around his house plants. We had to leave him in the end. I got bored, but no, I didn't. What? Can we do? Are we allowed to do that? Are we allowed to do that? Maybe, I don't know if we are. Maybe we'll get copyright claimed by him. Hello? Hello? Oh, hello? Silent. But hello? How weird is this? Is someone speaking right now? No, I just don't know. That was it. Why is it weird, wasn't it? Someone was definitely there, weren't they? What happened there? Someone was definitely on the line there, weren't they? What went on? In New Year, we're going to get a phone where we can actually call out. We could call them back. Can't do it tonight. Thanks for calling in. 0742 0742 357 4520. If you want to call in and not say anything. I mean, I suppose it counts as a call. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It's a bit strange, wasn't it? Twitchers, mate. Right, tonight we are designing a garden, which I'm very excited about. Perry's just literally apologising. He says it's a Facebook fail. It's supposed to be a PowerPoint, which I'm sure he can get. He'll sort it. I know he'll sort it. StreamYard's good for it. So it's easy. It's a lot easier, isn't it? So tonight we have what's that? I'm trying to do a show here. Suggs, stop. So Suggs is in the comments, right? It was a good tour, Mr. Plant Geek, Mark Perry. Yeah, but you can't say that to him. In this, I was literally live when he was live, so you were watching him rather than watching me. That said, we were watching him, watching you watch him. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Right. What's happening here? Liam says, sorry, Lee, it was me. My house phone was playing up. I thought it was a prank call. What's that? I thought it was a prank call. 0742 357 4520. Tonight we are designing our own garden. We've got a whole list of stuff. Let me run back through the list. We've got $4,000 to design this garden. The notice board, the peas and tomatoes for beddos. We want speakers for listening to podcasts, a patio, veg, fruit, barbecue / pizza, dog area, shed, hot tub, child play area, greenhouse, orchard, outdoor bar, glass roof, chickens, lighting, trampoline, grapevines, seating, cut flowers, not much, and compost bins, all for $4,000. I don't know if we're going to get quite to that. Just quickly on the Michael Perry thing, as he popped up a minute ago, have you seen his garden? Like, dreamy. Go check out his actual garden. I know he did a tour a minute ago. He was inside of his house. Go check out his garden. It looks wicked when it all starts growing. That's going to be amazing. I'm so jealous of it. You would never thought from what it looked like, what it looks like now. But we are going to do the same tonight. So let's put this list to the side. And let's see what we're going to whack in here. Firstly, in this next half hour, we are going to put in those parts into our garden. We're going to go old school with a piece of paper. I know. So we're calling this the average size garden, which means that there is going to be a house. Have I just drawn on my face? There's going to be haven't I? Have I drawn it? There's going to be a house at the end. This pen's going to run out at some point, so that's fantastic. And let's say we're going to have some double doors just out the back. Boom. Going out in to our garden there. So we've got the house at the bottom of the page. Not great if you're listening, but bear with us. And then the rest of the garden. So first things first, the notice board is easy to get in. We could probably go with a shed, right? Should we go with a shed? I think we should. Let me screen share and let's look for a shed, team. Here we go. Oh, hold on. Slow down. Oh, wait a minute. So it says, you may need to use some of the budget for a lottery ticket to up the budget unless you know any good gardeners that would work for free. Well, we're going to try and do this ourselves, all right? This is going to be a DIY jobby, okay? So first things first is a shed. Right, let's have a look. Quick, let's just literally type in shed. We don't want a massive shed now, do we? Crikey, size of this one. We don't want a massive one. Oh, I wonder if we could get earlier on. Suggs says greenhouse. I wonder if we've got a shed / greenhouse all in one. I'd dig into the budget right here, isn't it? But we could make it work. Boom. That's a little grit. That is literally a shed greenhouse, that one. 849 quid though. Oh, this one. Look at this one. Oh, this is it. This is the kiddie. This is the kiddie. Oh, this one's almost a grand. That's a big budget, babe. It's a shed, right? And a greenhouse. So you've got a little shed at the back, yeah. You have to go. This is really nice, actually. And then you have to go through the greenhouse to get to the back shed. It's 949 quid. Oh, you can't see it, can you? Hang on a second. Let me why won't that show that? It's there. Oh, damn, you won't be able to see it on the stream. Let me show you that. It's amazing. It looks wicked. Okay, here we go. I mean, it sorts out two things, really, doesn't it? It sorts out two things. Sugget says, couldn't we build a shed? We could build a shed, Suggs. Let's do a whole show on that next week. Sure. We could talk about your shed for sure. When's it going to be built? Out, mate. But we're in a rush tonight, right? We're not going to build a shed. We're going to buy it. Looks good, doesn't it, Liam? Looks good. The shed needs to be 10 by 12. Mine cost £700. All right. Well, it's not. How big is this garden? Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's quite long. 5, about 6 meters long, team. I'm just doing some sort of rough estimate of size. Right. So, how big? We're going to buy this shed. All right. We're going. Should we put down 949 quid for this? Beddoes, what is he saying? I'd want a separate store for the shed. Well, you can. Okay, Beddoes, when you've got it, you can cut a hole into it. Okay, if that's really what you want to do. I don't know if we can get any. Can we get it any cheaper? I don't think so. How big is it? Let me just check off this page. Oh, it does get loads of advertising, sure. Let me just check off this page while you guys are just sitting there. See if we can get anything. I mean, I've gone straight in for the first one I've seen. Hang on, wait there. I think I found one. Or a little bit cheaper. Right. Hello. A little bit cheaper. Okay. Let's not spend too much time on the shed, Lee. But I found one for 749 quid. It's a little bit smaller, granted, but it fulfills all of our dreams, doesn't it? All of our dreams. It's got a shed. It's got a meeting room. It's really nice, actually. It's out of stock at the moment, but we'll ignore that. Right, so what size is this shed? I'm getting this one, guys. I'm buying it. We're going in. 749 quid. We're going in for this one. We've got time to mess around. 8 by 6. Doesn't mean 8 meters, does it? What's 8 by 6 in meters? Only work in meters. Imperial size. What's imperial? Metric size. Right, okay, here we go. Better. Imperial. What year do you think this is? We've got a 6 by. How big is our garden? 6 by 4 meters, team. 4 meters seems pretty decent, doesn't it? A bit longer than 5 meters long. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. We're going to go 5 meters, team. 6 by 5 meters, this garden. Doesn't actually make sense on that. Hang on, wait, guys, wait a second. 1, 2, 3. 4.5 meters. Our garden's 4.5 meters long. All right. Right. So, we're looking at 185 centimeters, so 1 meter 85, decent, almost 2 meters, by 200, so 185. I'm not writing in the top corner. Let's write this down here. 185. Is this gonna? How long is this show going to be? 2 hours. 185 by 239. All right. Let's get back on the screen. The shed takes up half the garden, but it's an important part, isn't it? Surely we can allow that, right? It does take up a big. So 185. I'm going to put it in the corner, the top corner. I feel like the top corner of the garden up here is probably going to be the best place for it. I feel like we need it, Suggs. I feel like we need it. It's 239. It doesn't take up massive amount of room. It gives us a bit of wiggle space. It's going in. It's going in. The shed, greenhouse. I have penned this in. I was going to pencil it in, and then we're going to pen it in later. But shed's pretty big thing, isn't it? Beddoes. Thing is, I said, Ground Force design and build in 2 days, Lee. Get a move on. We're still talking about the shed. And then still it goes we will need a heater for the shed for the winter when we need to sit in the. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but we'll come to that. Okay. We need the shed for when other gardeners pop round to listen to the podcast. Like you're thinking. Right, I've wrapped the shed up in the top corner. I think that's the best place in this type of garden for it. And it's a shed greenhouse, which is pretty decent. I think that's a pretty cool idea. And this one, no wonder it's sold out because how much was it? It says it was $689. Now it's $749. That's not how it works, is it? Usually a cheaper one, isn't it? Should we go with the was? Because it gives us a bit more budget. I'm going to say it was $649. But the shed, Fran spent 689 quid, team. 689 quid spent on that shed. All the other little bits and bobs, right, we're going to come to, all right? Here we go, look. In comes Alex. Are we designing a garden or an outside living space? Ooh, bit of both, if you know what. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. Bit of both, if you know what I'm trying to say. We're just designing a garden and an outside living space. Now, the next big thing, we spent £689 of our £4,000 budget. Let's get it on the calculator because my mathematics is not amazing. You can call in tonight if you fancy it, by the way. We can just watch. That's fine as well. 4,000 minus £689. Okay, we've got £3,311 still to spend. The patio is the next big thing, which I really think we need to get right outside that back door. Remember, we're literally just starting with a blank canvas. There's nothing else on there. We've got the shed at the top. I think it's the best place for it. We need a little patio. Now, how big is the patio going to be? A metre is not really that far, is it? Not a massive amount. Maybe. Let me get the pencil out because I don't want to take up too much of the pencil. Alex might be able to help. Don't go anywhere, Alex. You might be able to help us out with the costing of this because I don't know if I'll be able to Google this. We're going to put up. Now this is difficult, isn't it? I'm going to go a little bit. I'm going to be one of them guys that's a nightmare for people to do patios because I want to put it at a cool angle. So I want to put it like this. Now you might disagree, and as it's a team thing, that's fine. But I want to literally. Now do I want to? Yes, I do. It's not a lot of grass though. We've got so much to get into this. This garden's not big enough. They're going to have to buy the garden next door to make this fit. Can we change the patio to some decking? We could do, but we said patio in the first half. You can't change it once you get into it. You can't. So what I'm thinking about doing is a 1 metre out to 2 metres at an angle. So we cut a little bit high, but then I'm thinking we could get a table in there and you can still do a few bits over here. How about it? Just, can you see that? You can't see it if you listen to the podcast. I get that. We've got an angle. Now, it doubles the cost at angles. It's an important part of the design process. A metre is not very big for a patio. It's pointless, isn't it? We need a little bit extra. Make it an L shape. Okay. We're going to make it an L shape, team. I don't want to come in 2 meters. That's the problem. Like maybe. I also feel like. Okay. We're going to make it an L shape, team. We're going to come in halfway through the garden. Boom. Actually, let's match up with the shed. We've got an L shape, right. So I'm looking at L. Here we go. L will be able to help us out. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's important. So we've got 1 metre. That's 2 meters. There's a cut there, but I'm sure Al can get around it. 3 meters. And then we've got 4, 5, 6, 7.5. There's one little cut, but it's not an angle at least. We've got about 7.5 meters of patio squared. 78 is it squared? Yes, about that. So what we say, like, what are we saying? How much is that going to cost us to do that? We need a little area over here for table and that. We've got out there. A little bit there just to stick out. I don't really know what this bit is for, but nice to keep. This is meant to be a meter. It's not a massive patio. We're not got a massive garden to play with. Why Alex costs that for us? An average, Al. Also, we're going DIY, so actually, you can't go DIY on a patio, can you? You need someone in to do that. It's pretty essential. So the size of it is 7.5 meters squared. That's not squared though, is it? Is it squared? Just 7.5 meters. Each one is a squared meter. Yes, it's 7.5 squared meters, right? That makes sense, right? It's not a massive patio. We've got it there. Right, why else sort of comes up with some sort of calculation for that. That could also be a big cost. Someone says we want to get a hot tub in here. Oh, forget that, Al. Forget that. We're going to get a hot tub in. So we're going to go straight across. It is actually now 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 meters squared, mate. It's 10 meters squared. Customers decided they want a hot tub. It's going to need a hard base to it. So we're not going to get a hot tub in here, are we? It's going to be packed out, man. Who said they wanted a hot tub? How big is a hot tub as well? Oh, here we go. And now this is getting confusing now. Oh, this is so hard. This could be a 5-hour show. Why don't we have the patio down the length of the right-hand side so we can walk to the shed without walking on the grass? So we're down the right-hand side, your right. So you mean that near the shed, or down, you mean the whole of this length? Is that what you're saying? The whole length of that? Is that what you're saying, Suggs? Suggs wants the whole of the length. It's a good point. We ain't thought about paths. The whole of the length of there. Instead of leaving this space clear. Is that what you're saying? If that's what you're saying, then let me know. We might have to discard the hot tub. I don't know. I'm not saying it's a definite no to a hot tub at the moment. I don't think we're going to be able to afford a hot tub. Just saying. I don't want to burst anyone's bubble. This is more complicated than I thought. 300 quid including labour. We'll all right. Okay, well we're going actually I now need another price. I need another price for me because we're actually going. How long's 2 meters? 2 meters would be wide enough, wouldn't it? We're actually now going a bit bigger. How we need? Oh, this is confusing. We're losing grass space, team. Or are we? Right, let's say it's okay. Let's go that way. All the way down. Okay. Right, here we go. Now I'm with you. Right. I'm going to come out a little bit there. Right, okay. How much are we doing? You guys can't see this. It's just literally just me mumbling, isn't it? Literally just me mumbling. Okay. So, okay, let's give it a 600 quid budget for the patio plus labour. We're not adding labour into this because we're a TV show, so why not? Right. Let's minus 600 off the budget tonight for patio. It leaves us with 2,700. Seems like a pretty healthy budget on there. The cost is all down to what kind of patio you have. We're going old school, cool, mate. The cheapest of the cheap for this patio. I reckon. We have enlarged it slightly. I'll be honest with you, that's why I've doubled it. I've come round. But patio, we've gone 600 quid on. I think it's going to be more. I think it could be more. But there you go. No worries. What's this? Hang on. Can you afford
to lose grass as you are linked to Flymo. Yeah, I know Flymo get that, you know, they get it. Not everyone's got loads of grass. It's not the case. We're trying to keep as much grass as we can. There definitely needs to be a bit of grass for the kids, which we've tried to keep here, okay? We've tried to keep it a little bit. Lisa's chirped in. I know Lisa would pop up at some point in tonight's show. I'd say £600 materials only. Yeah, I should definitely say we are doing a TV budget, so we just totally ignore Labour. Don't worry about it. Totally ignore it. What's Labour for this? Probably this whole garden, probably what, a couple £100? We're doing total TV. That was a joke, by the way. Total TV budgets for this tonight, all right? We're literally going just materials only. Obviously, if you're listening or you're watching, £4,000 for this type of garden we're going to design tonight, or what we've got this at the moment, patio and shed, is materials only. All right? Right. Lisa's asking some. Lisa's going to start asking some technical questions. What you say footage on the path? What's your square footage? The square footage on the. This is getting well complicated. This is only half hour in, but an hour in now. We've only done a shed and a patio. The square footage as we go into the next break. Next break already. The square footage is about. I've just added another bit there. One. Oh, hold on. Oh, this is so difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh yeah. 13, 14, 15, 16. Probably just patio. Let's patio underneath the shed. No, actually we shouldn't. No, don't. 17, 18. 18 meters is the square footage of that. I mean, it has slightly increased since we spoke to Alex about it, which means the cost probably has gone up incredibly. But hey, we're just customers. That's how it works, isn't it? How much is it? Oh, about 7 meters. That turns out 18 squares. We might need to add a bit more. But if you need to add more budget to that, let me know in the break. Yo, focus. Second advert of tonight. Thanks so much for sticking with us. And what a great show, right? And just in case it's not great, and what a show. It's, you know, it's usually better than this. So just covering all steps there. One more. Oh, and sorry about what he just said, but welcome to the show. This is the second advert of the night. And hey, if you're a brand that wants to get involved in this show, it's really simple. Get in touch, lee@skinnyjeangardener.co.uk. It's not a lot of dosh, mate. Not a lot of dosh. And provides so much value to your followers, because it means that this show can go on your platform as well, opening up such a wide range of conversation to your followers, providing value every single, well, not every single day, but at least 4 days a week, which is pretty good value, let me tell you that. And hey, don't worry, you too can support the show by becoming a member of GDN Garden Club. I mentioned it in the first advert, and I just want to go into it in a little bit more detail in this advert, because I know loads of you are asking about it. It's £3.30 a month. What could you buy with £3.30 a month? Like a cheap coffee, probably, a Big Mac meal. Not a lot that will provide you this amount of value. I'm really proud of this, exactly the same as the book, but this is so great for 2021 if you want to get gardening, whether you're with the kids, whether you're on your own. It's absolutely perfect. For instance, the Weekend Breakfast podcast to begin with is so awesome. It comes out every Saturday morning. The first one was with Jimmy Doherty. We have exclusive interviews that you won't hear on this show. Sorry guys, GDN Club only. The Weekend Breakfast podcast, exclusive podcast just to club members. We also have Make to Create videos, which gives you ideas of what you can create out in the garden, and just gives you a little simple how-to. Again, not seen anywhere else on the YouTube. We've got the community hub, which is really awesome because it means the whole of the group members can come to one place and share their ideas. Come together, community members, and chat with Lee. We all get there, chat about what we're up to, and share ideas, because it's all about sharing ideas, very much like this show. We also have the Ask Skinny Jean Gardener part of the app, which means you can instantly access me. It will come through to my phone, your question, and I can get back to you instantly. We have the How to Get Kids Gardening digital book and audio book as well. And finally, for schools, we have a schools part right there, which is free for school. So if you're a teacher, it does mean that you get instant access for absolutely free. You just have to email me from a school email and we'll make that happen. Oh, and also we've got news at the bottom. So there's some fresh news every single week telling you what's going on. I'd love for you to be part of it. £3.30 a month is like nothing. It's so much value in there. Go check it out. The link is in the comments right now. For now, back to the show. Welcome back to a show which I thought would be so much further into tonight's design of this. But we've actually at the moment only got a patio and a shed. Doesn't matter. If we shift, says Sugget, if we shift the shed over to the right, we would need less patio and also put the compost bins behind the shed. Okay. All right, I hear you. Compost bins is an important thing. It's not going to look so nice from the window. And what I'm thinking is, don't look so nice from the window. So I'm leaving the compost bins to the side at the moment. If we ask Senior Jean Gardener a question, do you have to text Suggs for the answer? When we got that blocking feature coming? We need to block the first person on the list for blocking is Beddoes. Right, thanks. Stuart Jackson says, do we need to up the budget? No. We can't change the budget now. We can't change the budget that we talked about over an hour ago, Jackson. And Beddoes does come in with something good. Water feature and fire pit. Don't count a hot tub as a water feature. I think we're not going to get I don't think we're going to get a water feature in here, are we? I mean, we're not going to get a hot tub in here. It's not going to happen. So if you got a blow up one, I suppose you could just put it wherever you want. No hot tub tonight, team. No top tub. What's happened here? Alex has sent me. What's happened here? Oh my goodness gracious! That is a whole other. That is a whole other subject that we are going to talk about another night. For that, he said, "I'm just seeing something. It's getting serious." It's a good idea, though, isn't it? That's a good idea. That. Would you actually? No one else knows what we're talking about, but yeah, right. Let's get back into it. Stuart agrees. Yes, a fire pit is a must. Let's try and fit a fire pit in to this garden now. We've got fire pit or pizza oven. Need a barbecue area. Starting with, I'm saying that maybe the nice area to have a little bit of a table is down by that greenhouse. Okay. I can't please everyone. This is so difficult. Alex, right? You can't chirp in half. We've already brought a shed. We can't
Alex wants us to put grass on top of the shed, right? He doesn't know what shed we've brought. We've brought this shed, Alex, all right? It's a greenhouse / shed. We can't put grass on top of it because it's already a greenhouse. Chirping in with grass. Right, pizza oven is a must. Let's have a look for a pizza oven on the show tonight. I think we've got to get it in there. I've got an awesome pizza oven. I love it. I can't remember. I think it says, okay, sorry. I jest. Right, let's get a pizza oven. Pizza oven. I'm sure mine's about 250 quid. Maybe a little bit less, 220 quid, I think it might have been. Let's have a little look. I want to get one of them awesome clay ones. Let's see what we can find tonight on the show. A little bit out of our budget is 1,500. Has anyone tried the pizza oven? Like here we go. Here we go. This one is exactly what I've got. Let me try and get it up. This is literally the one. Cool, they've gone up in price though, team. They've gone up in price. Pizza ovens are important. Here we go. This is the first one. This is the one I've got. Oh my gosh, it was 419 quid. I must have got a right deal. Right, pizza oven. We're gonna get this one. Okay, we're going in with it. We're going in hot. It is £400. Okay, 400 quid. Now, the biggest thing for us now is to decide where we're gonna put the pizza oven. Now, Alex makes a good point. What's he say here? Pizza oven. Is a garden or a man cave? Do we need a beer fridge? Well, funny you mention the beer fridge because it could be going in the garden. That was mentioned at the start of the show. It's on the list. So I'm thinking for the pizza oven, we're either going to put the table. Now, this is up to you, team, that are watching on the show tonight. It's totally up to you where we put the table. Now, we've got about a 2 meter. It's tight. We're going to say this is... I'm not really sure what sort of garden this is for yet. There's no kids. It's a couple. It's just a couple who've got a new garden. And by the sounds of it, a bloke that has... did we start the week talking about sexism? Sounds like the bloke's got the budget for it because there's a beer fridge and pizza oven. Where would we put the table? I'm thinking at the end of the garden. Not a big table, just a little one about there. The only problem is, where would you put the pizza oven? I feel like maybe the pizza oven does need to go in that corner. Maybe we can have a little table here. All I need is someone to either call me on 0742 357 4520 or just put me in the comments, say yes or no. Is it south facing? The customer's not told me. It's a good point though, isn't it? Is it for donkeys? Why would it be for donkeys? Someone needs to put in the comments what I think. We're not... Pretend we don't care about the sunshine. Pretend we're very hard work. It's a very hard working... Let's get into the customer. It's a very hard working customer. They're out... They don't really, in the summer, they're out a lot anyway. So they come back, it's always dark. So it doesn't matter whether, where the final bit of sun is. It's coming to evening. She's always putting a jumper on anyway. That's just my life. This is not Monday's show. Remember? Yeah. Pizza oven is going in the corner, team. There it is. It's very important. And it's 400 quid off the budget. We have only 50 minutes. 400 pounds off the budget. We've got loads of money left. Loads. We've got about £231. No, £2,031. Right. So we've got a greenhouse. We've got a little shed. We've got a patio. Now, what I really want, really want, is that veg growing area. And we're going to do a raised bed because I want to keep it a bit of lawn in case we have a little one. I know, but I'm in the customer's mind, right? We want to keep that lawn. Also, because we're sponsored by Flowman at the moment, so it's quite important. We want to keep the lawn, don't we? So, you know, it's nice. No AstroTurf. Don't be ridiculous. No one mention AstroTurf. Alex makes a good point. We should maybe put some plants in. Probably. So, what I'm doing is I'm going to go and buy myself, thank you, Suggs, a veggie pod. Congratulations. Let's get on it. A veggie pod. Let's go in. Let's go straight to the... Are you seeing this? Yeah, cool. Let's go straight to the website. I'm only going to get a little one. All right? It's... I'm going straight in. It's £189. I love these things. Right. 189 quid. But I'm also going to want to get myself a medium stand. So 189 plus 59. Do I want the wheels? Not really. It's not going to go anywhere. I know exactly where I'm putting it. A quick calculation. As everyone knows, my calculations is brilliant. We are looking at about 250 quid. Going to get a veggie pod into the garden. For many reasons, Al, which you'll find out next year. I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to put a veggie pod right here behind the door, right by the back door, out of the way of the view. What I'm saying is, if you're looking out in the garden, you don't want to be looking at it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love a veggie pod. Pucker, innit? They're not the most beautiful thing in the world, but they work is the main thing. And then we're going to stick that right there. So when we're cooking, I can come outside and grab hold of it. 250 quid. Not a lot off the budget. I think you agree. That's our food growing area right there, team. Right there. So we can come out the doors. If we want to go round to that bit and get our veg, that's wicked. If we want to go over and sit on our tables, which we've not brought a table yet. How long's the show? Oh, we've not brought a table yet. Let's buy a little table. There's only two of us at the moment. So I only want to buy a little one. I just want a little table to sit in the corner. A little table. Let's have a look. What am I going to type in? Outside. Garden. Table and chairs. For two. Only two of us at the moment. So what's the point of getting anything too big? Look how beautiful it looks. Crikey, that's a bit much, isn't it? 149 quid. Something a little bit like that. 100 quid. Little table. Is that right? Is that good for you? Someone might have another idea in the comments, but a patio set. Yeah, I know what it's called. Patio set. Can I see anything a little bit better? We're dropping 100 quid on this, aren't we? I was hoping it'd be a little bit. I only want a little table and chairs to sit and eat my pizza on. We're dropping 100 on this, are we? Seems that way. Let's see what these guys do. If you listen on the podcast, we're literally looking at... that's better. That's a little bit what I'm looking for. 40 quid. Nothing too heavy. Nothing, Here we go. What's this one? On this website. I can't say the website on the podcast, but it says small patio. Here's how to use it. Oh my gosh, look at this. It was too big for the garden, but nice. Oh, I really like this. Oh, that's for kids. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, so we're going to drop 40 quid on this. That doesn't seem like too much of a heavy burden.
Now, just in the comments, everyone's got an opinion now, haven't they? Alex has said maybe a corner sofa rather than a table. That's a good point. Right, okay. All right, Al, I'm with you. Right, so an outdoor corner. I'm with you. I think I like this idea. Sofa. How much? Al, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Well, how much budget? That one's dropping at 500. We've got quite a bit of budget left, though. Let's not be stingy. Let's not go. How much of a budget have we got left? We've got about £2,000 left. So, all right, let's not be too stingy with it. There's a nice one here for 500 quid. It's loading, so you guys can't actually see it. But there's a nice one there. 500. All right, let's drop a corner sofa in. I like that. Do we really need the do we really need table and chairs? Probably not. Let's just chill on our laps. Let's just sit back on the sofa. I'm gonna whack a coat of sofa down in this top corner up here, right? I know it's away from. Don't worry though, I've got an idea. So I'm gonna drop this sofa just in the corner. It's gonna sit real nice. It's gonna come out a little bit far. Just behind the doors there. You can sit, right? Sit in the corner of your garden, look over everything. Now I hear ya. Move the oven. Lovely relaxation. Good. I hear what you're saying. But this is what we're going to do. They're always thinking, right? We're totally not the kid stuff on the air tonight because there's no way. We could get some kid stuff in. We'll try it. You got a sofa here, yeah? Have a glass of wine. Chill out. Down the end, right? We'll just drop 500 on that. Then we're going to drop. Shall I look for it? No, I'm not going to bother looking for it. Let's say 20 quid a stool. We're going to get 2 little stools for 20 quid each to go and sit down by the oven by the fire. So you got friends around. It will happen again at some point. I'm not sure when. You got a nice little area at the top, nice and cozy. Put your hands around that. Keep feeding it with wood. Then down the end, we're going to put the sofa, but also, right? Also, we're going to buy a heater. Now, I know an outside heater, ignore that you need electric for it. We'll have to get a sparky in, but TV, innit? Don't worry about that. We're going to get a heater. That's 70 quid for a heater. I can tell you right now. Boom. They're brilliant. Outdoor heater. Smack bang. Right there. 70 quid. So we've got a fire down there. Not sure where we're going to put a barbecue yet. Forget that. We'll just do everything on the fire. But that's where it's going. Right, we've lost a lot of budget there all of a sudden, haven't we? Let's have a little look. So we dropped 500 on a sofa, minus 70 for a heater, and then we dropped another 40 quid on some stools. Leaves us £1.5, which is quite a lot still, isn't it? All right. So it means we can get through a few more things in tonight's show. Can't believe this. We're doing this. We've got to get some kids bits in somewhere. I think they're going to have a baby anytime soon. So I'm going to drop that in. Who put orchard? Got no chance. Right. So we've got pizza and barbecue area. They're not massively into barbecues, so they're having a pizza. Patio, we're done. We've sorted the veg. We've not sorted the speakers yet. Okay, right, cool. Now we're going to look, team, for some outside speakers. I think this is a good idea to listen to your favourite podcast and this one. Outdoor speakers. What are we going to put on this? What do you reckon? It's going to go a little bit. Oh, no. What have we got here? Outdoor speakers. I don't want nothing too heavy. Rock speakers. Yeah, I don't know. They're 40 quid. They're 291 quid. Quite okay. Okay, let's get a couple of rock speakers. 40 quid. Not probably the best website. I'm not really sure what that website is there.
40 quid a pop. We're getting a couple of so much budget, it's ridiculous. Sonos. You are joking. Sonos. I was just gonna go 80 quid on 2 rock speakers. You want to get a let me just it's below the budget. This was below the budget on £800 set of speakers. What's this one? 800 quid. We can't blow the budget that much. They said we can't do that. And Amazon Echo, but we want to keep it outside, so it's gonna. We want to try and keep it outside if we can. That's why I'm going like the rock route. Maybe it doesn't fit in very well with the garden. Here we go. What are these guys? This little company. What's this called? Oh, Amazon. A little company called Amazon is selling some outdoor speakers. Let's see what we've got. Here we go. I don't know what I couldn't tell you what these ones are going to be like. They are. Here we go. They're not quite Sonos, I can tell you that much. But they are waterproof speakers, 2 pieces. They're 26 quid. Cool, they're not going to be. I don't know if they're going to be too. What's this? Digital outdoor wireless water resistant Bluetooth garden speaker and removable stakes. Oh, I like the sound of that. Excuse me. I'm getting one of them. I don't know what this is. This looks wicked. It stakes into the ground. I like the sound of that. It is 70 quid. I'm getting one. It's not Sonos. I'm sorry. It's 70 quid. I'm going to put it somewhere in the garden. I don't know where we're going to put it at the moment, but probably down there. We're going to put it in the garden. Stake it in. It's 70 quid anyway. In it goes. We need to get into some plants in the final part, but we just let's bang out these important parts of it. Lighting, right? Lighting is really. Thank you, Stuart. We'll need outdoor lighting for our garden party. Oh, we're having a garden party now. Oh, we've got the speaker. Yeah. Alex says, "Classy garden." Turn tacky with 2 rock speakers. Hey, my dad's got some rock speakers. Leave rock speakers out of it, okay? Leave it out. We're going to minus 70 for an okay speaker, all right? Not what I wanted, but you guys have forced me on, all right? We've got £1,381 still to spend. We want to pack this out of plants at some point. I just saw that commenting in. That's good one. Right, outdoor lighting. Ian says, a traffic lights off eBay. Can we put traffic lights in there? We're not going to do it this time, Ian. Thanks for... Maybe give that as a gift. I don't know. Right, I know that I got my lights off this little company called Amazon. Now, what are they called? Are they called Feston light? Feston? Decent. No, they're really good. Decent. Are they decent? I can't remember. I think they were good. Yeah, there they are. 70 quid, right? We're going to put Feston lights all the way down one fence. 70 quid we're going to put on them. That will light up this garden like there's no tomorrow. You'll know there's a party going on when that lights up the garden. £70 is minus once again. We're doing pretty well on budget, team. Want to leave a nice little budget for the planting. Right, so we've got C10. This is going really well. We've not got a compost bin yet. We're going to come to that in a second. We've got lighting. We've got not an outdoor bar yet. That's coming. Greenhouse, shed, speaker, a notice board. Okay, we're going to put, for Stuart, I know this is important, right? A notice board up. We're going to make one out of some wood, what we got for about a tenner, and we're also going to get some blackboard paint. Okay, for I think I'm another tenner. It's 20 quid for as bigger blackboard as you want. We're going to put it over by the vegetable area. That's sort of our almost work area. We're going to put it over there. That sorts it. We're done. We're happy. That's where that's going to go. Right there. Okay, cool. Right, really getting on well here. That's another 20 off. We've got to count it. Another 20 off of the budget. Okay. Alex says, can we have a neon Santa? We could play Wish You a Merry Christmas through the rock speakers. Right. Can someone put Beddoes and Essex allotment block list? Soon as we can, and chalk. Well, all right, a pound for chalk. You want me to knock off a pound for chalk? Minus £1. That actually helps because we were on £1,291. And now we're not. We're on 1,290. That's actually helped us massively. Helped my OCD a lot. Okay, so right, let's get through this list. Okay, no, we're not getting a neon Santa. That's definitely not happening. Okay, now where did I see? Did I see a grapevine? I want to try and get. I don't think we're going to be able to get any trees in. I'm really sorry, but we could get a grapevine into this. If, ouch. Yeah, we get a grapevine into it. What are we looking for a grapevine? How much are we looking? I did buy one recently. That's plants. We'll do that in the final half. That's plants. We're getting here with a bit of structure. Now, I want to get something for the kids. They've just found out they're pregnant. They're going to need some bits for the kids. All right. Important. So, what are we going to get in for the kids? In such a small garden, we can't get a playhouse in. I don't think there's enough room for a playhouse. It will take over. A trampoline is going to take over the grass area. We want a little bit of grass. It's important. A slide, a swing. It's going to aesthetically ruin it. But then anyone that's had children will know that happens eventually. As much as you fight it, from my own experience. Shall we try and get a trampoline in? I tell you what, I did talk about last night. So I talked about burying. Lisa said trampoline. We talked about burying a small trampette into the garden. They've just had kids. They're just about to have a kid. They don't know it yet, this couple. What should we call them? Like Sheila and Dave. They're just about to have a kid. So... we can get a little trampette in. Now, how much is a trampette? I like your idea. I like your thinking, Stu. We're going to come to that in a sec. Let's get off this website. Trampette. Is it called a trampette? Call that, isn't it? Hang on. Is it called a trampette? I'm going to buy one. It is. Crikey, I'm not spending that much on a trampette. Are you kidding me? Are they really that much money? I'll get them now before the new year. 60 quid. There we go. There's a little 40 quid one there. Or is it? That's too much. 40 quid. Okay, we're going to... Oh, we're going to spend 40 quid on a trampette. We're going to put a little trampette in the garden, guys. We're going to bury it into the grass. A little bit of bouncing. We're going to bury that into the grass. Little trampette. We're going to... 40 quid on that. Minus 40. Nice for the kids. And then... what has happened is Stuart is mentioned a mud kitchen. I'm going to put a mud kitchen in, but this is brilliant. You've cued me right up there, Stuart. Literally before we go into this next ad break. So thanks, Stu. We're gonna put a mud kitchen in now. I know what you're saying, but let's have a look, guys, for a mud kitchen. I know a mud kitchen for kids. Mud kitchen. Oh, Stu, thank you. Oh, £80 there. £159. What else we got? 70 quid. 45 quid, not bad. £430 there. Wow. 120.
£441. Expensive, isn't it? Just for a mud kit. For a mud kitchen. If only. Give me a minute. If only there was a book that could help us. Oh, what's this? I see here. Is this a book that has loads of fantastic ideas in that you can make with hardly any cash, and in fact, has a mud kitchen in that costs approximately £20. Yes, that's right. It is the Skinny Jean Gardener How to Get Kids Gardening book, which we are gonna buy for just a £10 on the website, or buy it from Amazon, $12.97, which we are gonna buy right now. So, shall we put that in? We're gonna have to buy that, but then we're gonna make the mud kitchen. So, was that right for an advert? Awful, isn't it? We're gonna buy a Skinny Jean Gardener book for £10, and then we're gonna make the mud kitchen for £20. And we're gonna put the mud kitchen up here. Are we gonna put it there? Yes, we are. We're gonna put it up here by the shed, on the back of the shed there. So it's about a £30 costing, but look, only £20 that is materials that you're making, and the other £10 is just packed full of possibilities that we just cannot imagine, but you could if you bought it. So go get the book. Now for proper advert-ish. Yo, welcome to the final advert of the show. I just want to say once again, thanks so much for watching. Your support means a lot, and from you guys that are supporting the Garden Club and being part of that amazing community that we've got over there, to you also that have been buying the book. I absolutely love this book. Let's have a flick. Let's see what we can get. The Palette Allotment, absolute awesome one to get kids gardening in 2021. All those things there help support this 4 nights a week, 8 hours of content, and the Skinny Jean Gardener podcast. All of that helps support those things to get me out to schools, hopefully in 2021, and get the school program thing, need to come up with a name for it, going. I'm really excited about that. In the past few weeks, I've really been pushing it, mainly because of you, team, mainly because of you. You've given me the push to really make that happen, and we are really getting somewhere with that. So thank you so much for all your help with that. It's been amazing, and thanks so much for being here. Like I say, I'd love for you guys, if you can, to either share this stream, or even just share the YouTube channel, or share the Facebook, or just share the podcast to someone tonight when you go to bed at 10 o'clock after the show. Just give it a little share, so when they wake up in the morning, they're like, Skinny Jean Gardener. And let's make this community just a little bit bigger. I can only do it with your guys' support, and I know I ask a lot from you all the time. So thank you firstly so much for everything you already do. I know a lot of you already share the stuff, but just making sure you share a little bit more just makes it a little bit bigger, makes the group a little bit lovelier. We're coming up to Christmas. And those things are really great. The book and the Garden Club, really great to gift. If you fancy getting into garden, if you fancy your mum and dad, all the kids getting into garden as well, they're a really great one for that. You know, we're in lockdown. I know some of us already been in lockdown for a while, but gardening can definitely be one of those things that can keep us going, very much like it did back in March. The weather may be a little bit different, but it doesn't mean that we can't get outside. I think that's really important. It's one of those things that I've been trying to say to Olive, like, we need to go outside. We need that for our mental health, and just being outside and feeling better. We've watched the whole of the Harry Potters, which is great, don't get me wrong, but being outside means so much more to us as a family, to us and our well-being. It's all about making sure children and
and us get gardening and continue that even through winter, even through those cold months. So anything to do with getting people outside more is fantastic, and hopefully this show does that for you. So thank you so much to everyone that's sharing this, and yeah, that's about it really for the advert. We've got about 38 seconds left of the advert. What should we do? Well, what you could do is comment. Whack a comment in the group here. What do you want me to chat about for the last half hour? And call in 07423 574 520. 10 seconds after the advert. So, little dance to end it. Yeah, or maybe a song. Okay, maybe a little song. Okay, here we go. Half hour left of tonight's show, and at 10 o'clock tonight, just for about 10 minutes, we have a little production meeting after the show. So if you hang around for that, I'll just tell you for other bits that are going on, which I just want to share with you, which we'll talk about on the show before. Right, let's get into it, because Richard Suckett is fuming. Hang on, why are we having a hot tub yet? He doesn't speak like this. Having a trampoline. Yeah, having a trampoline. We're not having a hot tub yet, we're having a trampoline. Surely the hot tub is more appealing to the kidless couple. Problem. Suggs, right? Something's happened, right? Just found out. Now they're having children. So the hot tub's got to go. He bought it. He was literally on the way home. Found out. Take it straight back. That's why we've had to add a bit in. Something had to go. Literally throughout that. So here you go. Lisa says, yeah, Richard, we're covering all bases. They're fighting in the group. But we will have a look at in a second a living wall growing system. I think that's cool. Throughout that ad break, I was literally trying to think, how can we fit a hot tub into this garden? I can't think about it. If anyone can think of I don't know where we'd put a hot tub now. I don't know what to say. Maybe we could move. Maybe we could move it from the top. Maybe we could put the hot tub in the corner, bring the pizza oven down a little bit. We're getting crowded. I feel bad now because of Suggs, because he wanted that hot tub. Anyway, he's not happy. He's not happy. So we've got a little bit of veg ground. We've got our lawn. We've got a few bits of the kids. We've got our shed. We've got the greenhouse. We've got a area for pizza. Now we've got a greenhouse to grow stuff in. I know someone said about we need to get right. If anyone can help out here. Oh, hang on. Turn the shed around and place it in the corner. We already placed it in the corner. How am I supposed to move this shed? Lisa's getting involved now. Where am I supposed to... If I move the shed that way, without taking more of the grass up, I suppose, but then we're only left with about... I suppose we could. Should we move the shed? Oh, Lisa, you've thrown it into... We're moving the shed. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my days. We're moving the shed. Oh, okay. The shed's been moved. The might need a bit of patio. Someone call Alex and just say we might need a little bit more patio. We've put the mud kitchen there now. The shed's moved, and now, ladies and gentlemen, we've fitted a hot tub. There's your hot tub, Suggs. Boom. It's gone in. Right there. Oh, now we've got a problem. Now we're going to get into the shed. You're going to have to walk over the grass. There's no getting around it, Suggs. You're going to have to walk over the grass to get into this shed. All right? Nothing I can do about it. Ian says, I hope we hadn't built it already. We're just playing at the moment, man. Nothing. No foundations have been put down on that shed yet. Hopefully Suggs is still with us. He hasn't left the group. It's just like ground force. I need to show you that video before the end of the show. But that is exactly... Shall I show you it now? Let me quickly show you it. It's a funny video. This was sent by friend of the show, Sean J. Here we go. Hang on, let me show you. This is exactly what I'm about to show you. Exactly what me and Suggs are going through right now.
When are we going to have to gravel this path? That's been
What's happened here? Oh, I sign in. Here we go.
When are we going to have to gravel this path?
That'll have to be the last thing, won't it? Clear Tommy out and then.
Make another deck, thank you.
So I can plant over there, can't I?
Where he's done his silent ritual with sawdust.
How am I supposed to do this?
Not being so.
Sensitive?
Yeah, so it's backing up here as well. That means it'll overflow along the line now. Into the garden where we don't want it to go. I'm very pessimistic about this water heater.
It's about to kick off. I'm going to be. Imagine this. What about is going to happen right now? Imagine Sugget is Alan Titchmarsh and I'm Tommy Walsh. You ready for it?
I must get some of these. I love them. I haven't got any of them. Oh, guys! Hand saw. Look, you can't do this. It's just all over here. Well, do it out the front then if you want to make that kind of mess. Well, what's the point? Is those in
Well, why don't you finish? That's all. You either want it done or you're done.
Well, I don't want to look at the
2 miles to
snowstorm
cut a
here.
piece of timber.
It's about 4:05, Alan. What do you want to do about Carol? What's the sort? Willie, how long? Half an hour. So it's what? So
Take it all apart.
stop having a wobbly.
No, we'll take all the kit apart.
Listen. God. It's what time is it now? 4:05. It's 4:05. How long will it be to tell her when to come back?
We'll take it all outside if you don't want to
Stop
dust.
being temperamental and tell me how long you'll be.
I don't know how long it's going
Can you understand why I'm upset?
Yeah.
Because it's going to look as though there's snowfall over the entire garden. That's what happens when we have a saw. We can cope with it over there. I cannot cope with it on the finished bit. Unreasonable?
No, we'll take it out.
How long will it take you then?
I don't know how long it's going to take me to do the stairs.
Do you want 2 hours? Do you want me to tell you it'll take 2 hours? Do you want 15 hours?
We'll just get outside. We'll cut it by hand outside.
Shall I just guess?
I don't know how long it's going to take, Alan. I don't know.
Give me a guess to the nearest hour.
An hour.
So if I try to come back at 5, or shall I say for safety 4:15? Or 1/2? That's what I
What
need to
time now?
know.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock, just gone.
5:15 would be good for me.
5:15, all right for you too?
Yeah, whenever. It don't make no difference to me.
Do tempers ever fray on this programme? No, never.
It's either done or it ain't done.
Much.
That is what me and Sucker are going through right now about that hot tub. Love that. Right. Let's look for a hot tub. Okay. Hot tub. What are we looking for? We've got to get through this budget in 15 minutes. All right, team. Sucker wants a hot tub. About 4. Okay, boom. 400 quid. Hot tub. We're going to go blow up. Sorry about that. With budgets dwindling. 400 quid. Boom. Right. Next up, we've got about 820 quid left of tonight's budget. I like different outside rooms and moods, just like the Rich Brothers. You can't mention the Rich Brothers on this show. I'm sorry. Stuart says, Sugget versus Conley. Who's your money on? Definitely Sugget. He used to be a kickboxer. Crazy. Right. Alex saying, yeah, we've got a pad and pull. Basically, yeah, fine. Yeah, well, I can't get into exacts. All right. I've got a £4,000 budget, Al. Where you want me to get this? Where you want to get me this hot tub from, man? Yeah, positivity bell. Where's the positivity bell? There it is. Right. We've got 820 quid left of the budget. We've got to get a few through some bits. Grapevines is a must. I'm going to have a grapevine going over my and around my greenhouse on the outside. Boom, boom, boom. What's a grapevine? Like 20, 25 quid. Yeah. All right, cool. 25 quid for grapevine. Boom. Plants and the veg. I'm not really going to go into that, but we're not going to. We're going to grow from seed. So 25 quid for that grapevine. Boom. It's only a small one, team. All right. So we'll get it from the garden centre. Probably going to need. We should put some turf down. Lawn. Well done, Al. Straight in. 100 quid. 100 quid for lawn. Crikey, we're going for it. We're now down to £700, just under 700 quid. It's important. The lawn is important. Okay, right. Let's take a breather. Let's just have a look. Now, outside bar. This is such a packed out garden. I feel like we've only got £700 left. I need some plants. I don't want to go into the lawn, so we're going to have to buy some pots. Al's given a £200 selection of plants. That seems fair. 200 quid. We're also going to need some big pots to put them in. So let's say another 150 quid. I don't know if 200 quid's enough for plant sale. Do you think? Do you reckon for a section of plants? Plants. Because we've got to pack this out of plants to hide stuff up. We've got £695 left, right? We've got. So let's just have a recap of the garden, okay? For everyone that's watching, it's a bit easier. At the back, we've got a greenhouse cum shed, all right? We've got next to that a hot tub. Then, is it wise to have a pizza oven so close to a hot tub? Probably not. We'll ignore that for now. But that could become an issue. We've got our pizza oven. We've got a few stools. Nice. It's not wise. I can tell you now it's not wise to have a pizza oven next to one and blow up hot tubs. We've got a little, we've got a nice bit of patio coming around. Then we're going to grow some veg in a little veggie pod at the bottom. Really nice. So we come out of our doors, we can go around, grab some veg from our veggie pod, or we can turn around and go and sit on our lovely corner sofa and whack the heater on, the little electric heater. Perfect. Well, the kids come out, they go on the trampoline, little trampette, the tiny little trampette. We're over our beautifully laid lawn and over to the mud kitchen, which is also by the hot tub. Ignore that for now. So that's what we've got at the moment. We've got a nice bit of space. We've got some nice little fencing. It's a fencing, whatever it's called. Lighting going down one side. That's going to light up that garden like a good one. Now Sug wants to move the pizza oven. Don't worry about moving the pizza oven right now, Suggs, all right? Yes, we might have to. Alex saying the tub's got to go. We can't lose the tub. We might have to have a juggle round up the top with this nightmare that is going to be a pizza oven and a blow up hot tub. All right. Do we need to get an allotment? No, we don't need an allotment, Bellows, because we've got this veggie pod. That's where we're growing our veg, right? That's where your tomatoes are going to grow. We're going to have. Let's put where we're going to grow his peas. We're going to grow your peas. Oh, where we're going to grow his peas. I don't know about your peas yet. We're going to have to grow them somewhere. Probably up near the greenhouse area. That's going to be the greenhouse. Boom. The greenhouse area is going to be soil in there, so we can grow stuff. Probably grow grapes in there if you want to as well. So that's going to be soil. A little bit of patio through there. We're going to need a few more slabs, Al. And a few more slabs are inside the shed. Quite a lot of slabs. The slabs are building up. How much do we think we're going to spend on plants to fill this out? Plants and pots. We've got, how much we've got in the budget? £700 at the moment. Okay. How much do we think we're going to need for plants and pots? I'm thinking maybe £150 for pots. So I'm going to put a lot of pots in. It leaves us. I'm just going to put a few pots. I need to get something, team. There needs to be something else in here which is important to one person. Just wait for it. Hang on. Don't need to put it in my mouth, really. One person. We got the hot tub in. I can't leave this out. How much is an outside bar? See why we need a lot of plants to hide this stuff. Outside bar. I'm gonna dig into our plant. There's a shed there, a whole shed that turns into a bar. It's pretty cool, isn't it? We just want a little outside bar. Nothing too heavy. These are literally big bars, aren't they? I don't want nothing too pricey. I don't want nothing too pricey because if not, we're gonna have to cut it out of the budget. It's not gonna happen. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna how long we've got? About 10 minutes. What we're gonna yes, I found an idea. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put. This is gonna be brilliant. Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is good. We're gonna spend. About 40 quid, team, on this. Minus 40, and we're gonna make along this fence wall. We're gonna put a few brackets, and then we're gonna get. It's not gonna be a fridge. It's not gonna be a fridge and nothing like that. Okay. All we're gonna do is we're gonna get a couple of brackets to attach to the fence post, and then all the way along it is going to be a bar off a scaffold board bar, about way high. You can move them stools over, pop your drinks on them. It doesn't get too much in the way of everything that's going on there. You can come over and chat to people. So the scaffold board goes along the fence there. You can bring your stools over, sit next to it. We spent 40 quid on a few brackets and a bit of a scaffold board. Perfect. There's not going to be a fridge. We've got no time for a fridge. So Alex said he reckons. I think we all agree that the rest of the £505 should go on plants, right? Some proper, well-established plants to hide what is quite a busy garden, isn't it? Quite a busy garden. I'll be completely honest with you. Not sure if it's worth having a lawn in this one with the amount of stuff we put into it. One thing we're not going to do is put bark down. That's not what we're going to do. Let's leave the lawn in. Let's leave the lawn in as much as we can. Leaves with £500. You guys just keep bringing me problems. Now Alex is saying a couple of lemon and lime trees in pots under the shelves for the drinks. Is that going to be under our we're going to get that in our £500 budget? I'm thinking planting wise, if we get a load of like ferns, I'm really into ferns. Was that on one of the shows? No. What show was that on that I saw recently? Oh no, it wasn't on a show. It was on Michael Perry's garden. He had them ferns. Amazing planting. Anyway, all planted up, sort of when they start growing to hide bits, like the hot tub, for instance, or that won't last more than one pizza, probably. Ferns, yeah, we're going to put a £500 budget on it. All right, I forgot. Oh, yo, go! Maybe £500 should go on SKJ to maintain it for a year. Well, with no plants, I can maintain it. Yeah. What we didn't do is what was mentioned earlier. Yeah. We didn't. What was I about to say? We didn't. Earlier on, Richard said about having a planted wall. I'm going to go in the budget a little bit just for this, right? I really love these. Let me have a quick look for them. We've got 5 minutes left of tonight's show. As if time is against us. I want a wall planter. No, but like a plant. What's it called? It's important. Is that? What is this? That's not what I want. I want a wall. That's a bit more like it. This is probably the cheapest way of doing it. I'm not 100%. sold on them. No, let's not do it like that. You can get the pocket bags, can't you? They look okay when you first get them, but after a bit of time, yeah, the live and wool. It's called live and wool. Well done. Right, let's type live and wool in. The ones with the fabric, like the felt ones, they look good at the time, but over time they don't look incredible. I suppose a live and wool you want pre-packed out. What is this one here? Oh, these are that's just set of 5. Okay, £100 on that. That looks alright. That I've not seen these before. Okay, not them ones. I know. Hang on. A lot of mumbling going on tonight. I know that. I tell you what I'm going to do, because I sort of have to because of sponsor of the show. As foremost sponsor of tonight's show, Gardena, the sister company, Wool. No, not Wool. Wool. What's it called? Live and Wool. I have got some of these in my garden. They're actually pretty decent, so they are tested. I don't actually know how much they are because they're 50 quid. Okay, let me show you them. You can make them as big as you want, which is cool. Only 4 minutes. Here we go. Here we go. Have some of these. This is $44.99. You get 3 of these for $49.99. They're really good, and you can stack them as high as you want. I'm gonna get let's blow 100 quid on it. £100 on 2 sets of these. Guys, look at the result. Look at the amazing results. I got my herbs in them. There you go. That's not an actual picture of mine, but it does look like that. But they are really good, honestly. I mean, she's going all out with them. Look, she's spent loads on them. She's got them everywhere, as if there's nothing else available. Is that really her garden, do you reckon? Anyway, I'm going £100 on this. On this, well, I don't know where I'm going to put it. I might put 2. I might put 2 actually by the bar bit, and so you can like pick maybe a few herbs. So they're going to go there. That's £100 gone off the budget. Not leaving a £400 now left for plant. Oh my days! We forgot the chickens. How much is a chicken? Where am I going to fit a chicken in here? Forget the chicken. All right, you have to go KFC for that. I think we're done, aren't we? We've done it, guys. Everyone, tonight we've spent 2 hours designing a garden, which has a lot in it. I'll be honest with you. Could do with losing a few bits, but does really get everything we want. The hot tub, if you're going to come over, make sure you use the hot tub first before the pizza oven, because once that pizza oven's lit, the hot tub has got no chance. No chance. Just like the chickens that everyone is mentioning in the group. We're not going to get chickens, all right? We're not going to get chickens. I've just seen a comment. This is it, guys. I've just seen a comment to end tonight's show. The perfect comment. I think everyone's over on Facebook tonight, so everyone would have seen it anyway. But I like the minimalist vibe. There we go. Minimalism at its finest tonight, as we designed a full-on family garden for £4,000. And just think, everyone, when I put this podcast up
on the audio podcast that you can listen to, the best of. Someone is going to find the title, How to Design and Build a Family Garden for $4,000. And they're going to click on it. And they are going to blame not me, but you. Lisa, Alex, Richard, Ian. Stop it. That's mainly everyone tonight, isn't it? And everyone else has been a bit quiet. Liam. Right, everyone. Thanks so much for watching tonight. Thanks so much for taking part in tonight's show. Not any calls tonight, but that's cool. We don't mind that now and again. That's it for this week. Thank you so much. If you want to stick around after this outro, we're just going to do a little meeting, just a hello. How you doing? Let's outro it. Facilia. Or Pacilio, if you just read it off there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on.
Oh, I can't hear you, Anon. I've done something wrong with the thing. Anyway, elephant poo is what I got.
Good evening, Lee. How are you?
Great, mate. Your signal is always terrible, but I'm good, my friend. Excuse me. You got an allotment? When I go, don't put artificial grass on top of me, all right?
Are you going to get composted, Lee?
Yeah, this is the show after dark. What I thought I'd do tonight, just quickly, I might come and do this now and again, is it's Thursday, so I've not got a show tomorrow, so I just thought I'd update you. I'm really excited about some of the bits. I have spoke to a couple of you, and I've got a few things. Thank you so much. There's a few people watching at the moment, which I've been speaking to this about, and I really appreciate it. Lisa, I have got to get back to your email. We'll get back to tomorrow. I'll explain why I've not got back to it in the email. But yeah, thanks so much. Right, so the reason that I wanted to talk to you about it was because the schools thing. Like, I know people don't love people. There's a certain amount of people that enjoy me talking about it, and there's a certain amount that just want a little bit of gardening and fun, which is cool. So I thought I'd do this like almost meeting afterwards to give you an update of what's going on. So what has happened over the last couple of weeks is we've been progressing really well. I'm really pumped about it. We're launching on the 4th of January, something. There's only so much I can actually tell you actually on here. But we're launching on the 4th of Jan a new gardening plan that's going to go out to children, to schools all over the UK. That is going to massively help them and make so many classes and schools succeed at gardening. Now, it's all come from obviously the school tour that we did last March. That slowly progressed, and then when we started doing this, we started talking about it a little bit more, which was wicked. And because of you guys that have been commenting throughout the last 2 months now, we've been doing this show. It's pushed me along to produce this. We've talked a lot. We had Mackie on. We've had Suggs on. Yeah, Ian, I'll talk about it in a sec. We had Suggs on, and we talked about something that goes into something a different from what we discussed. So what we are doing in Jan, speak English, speak properly, come on. What we're doing in Jan is not really as complicated as what we've been talking about. We talked about wheat and that sort of thing growing to another level, which we're going to launch that in 2022, which seems ages away, doesn't it, 2022? But that is a lot more invested in time, and we need something to get schools started, get teachers. I was talking today, I had a meeting today with, which I can't tell you who with at the moment until we've sorted stuff out. But I had a meeting today, and I said it needs something to kick it off for those teachers that are not gardeners, or for those teachers not sure. We need something to actually really just almost hold their hand the whole way through a school year, the whole year, to get gardening. So what I'm asking to you, why am I telling you this? Okay, because there's a positivity bell. because it's going well. I want to say thank you to everyone that's helped out already. But in January, I'm going to need a massive push to get it out there. Like the people I've been speaking to are going to push it massively, but also needs some help trying to push it out there, get it out there. I'm going to try and they're going to try and get back on the towel. I say hi, me, it's Lee. Remember me from me tally days? I was on tally a handful of times, but we let me come and talk about it. So I'm going to try and do that, but also like through social media and marketing, which I'm not terrible at, but also could do with a hand if anyone knows about that sort of thing. But yeah, what I'm saying is, I know you've helped me loads already. If you think you can help me even more, and I appreciate Lisa, thank you so much for your email. I will get back to it. But if you think you can, then I really appreciate it. Ian, your mate from Bolton FM, I appreciate it. Thanks so much. I did get back to him, and I said in Jan I'm going to have something proper to talk about. So I'd love to go on now, but I think in Jan is the best time to go on there. But thank you so much for putting my name forward. I did see the email come through, and I did get back to him. So Jan is that time when I'll be doing a big push. Thanks, Suggs. Happy to help. So yeah, I really just wanted to end the show tonight with you lot and just tell you, yeah, it's going really well. It's stuff is happening, even though I've not mentioned it on the main show. I suppose it is the main show, but I don't know. I suppose I'll speak to a few of you more directly. But it's happening. It's going down, and no doubt you'll be talking. I'll be talking about a lot from Jan onwards. So that's wicked. Oh, I also want to tell you, away from that school garden thing, which I'm well excited about, I also want to tell you about 12 shows of Christmas, because I'm building up a prize fund of about £1,000, not cash, just of garden vouchers and gifts and stuff like that. And so you want to be around, if you're put it in your diary now, but you want to be about from about the 7th of December for 12 shows of Christmas. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Right. Lisa, happy to support. Thanks, Lise. Brilliant. Let me know when you're going to be on, and I can listen on Alexa. Cheers, Ian. Right. That's it from me, team. Thanks for your input tonight. A lot of fun. We designed something, right? We designed something. I'm not sure if I would live in a garden like this, but it'd be pretty heavy, wouldn't it? I'm not quite sure what to go to next, but spent our budget well. Right, that's me. That's it from me. Thanks very much, team, and I'll see you Monday. I'm looking forward to the shows. Thanks so much for your input this week. It's been a lot of fun. If you want to listen to the best bits, you know where to go.